Did my shit? Okay, it did post. I'm like, did my shit work or not, bro? Chrissy! Now, what's the deal, though? What's up with everybody? What's up, my girl, Chrissy? Uh, what a crazy day yesterday. What up, you feel me? What up, my boy Dylan? Stavi, Lazy, Sha, No, Dom, Eliza. What a crazy day yesterday. Feel what I'm saying? G Mosey, Gary. What's up, my boy Gary? We missed you, gang. Wild times, right? Fuck. Yeah. But yesterday was a crazy day. You feel what I'm saying? For those of you that wasn't here, uh, I did see the news. Um, I know about Sydney and everything like that. You feel what I'm saying? It's not good. It's not nothing. Very sensitive subject. Yeah, bro. Yeah, just gotta wait for all the facts. That shit is just wild, bro. It's just crazy how just you know you never know what's going on. Things will just play out in wild times. That shit is. It was just the most random thing yesterday. Like I couldn't even really focus on the stream yesterday. Couldn't e- like that's all I like that's all we could talk about on stream yesterday was, the incident. You feel me? And I did see that the players are gonna get bans or they're facing bans. Which rightfully so. Um rightfully so. Um I mean, I don't see why they just haven't just made that decision already. Uh, you know, um, at the end of the day, innocent proven guilty, innocent until proven guilty, bro. But yeah. But other than that, shout out to my boy, what is his name? Josh Frazier for getting the fucking job. That is the best thing possible. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Josh Frazier for getting the job. Don't want to overlook that amazing news. He definitely did deserve the job. You feel what I'm saying? Couldn't even really focus on that either yesterday because that shit is just wild, bro. Shit is just wild. You put money on Mel for the beginning of the year. What is this? The oh, I did see this. Essendon's gonna make a. Did Essendon announce their coach or not, bro? Or we gotta wait like another week for them to announce their coach? Another week, bro. That's fucking lame as fuck. Nobody wants to wait another week for them to announce their coach. Is James Hurd and call it a day. Baz leading recruitment drive for Zach Butters. Geelong has recently given a final presentation to Zach Butters. He was brought into the meeting. Smith was questioned by Seven News regarding whether his secret meeting with Butters occurred. Bro said meow. Okay, interesting. That's interesting. I feel like Zach Butters and Bailey Smith is they one and the same. They'll be great together. Mm, but stay the fuck away, bro. They don't need to get another great player, bro. Seriously, they don't need to get another great player. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, bro. Another great player? They don't need to get another great player. That'll be great. That's insane. They don't another great player? No. And then on top of that, these two, and then like What if they fuck around and get Toby Green and Zach Butters? Now you got Toby Green, Zach Butters, and Bailey Smith. That'll be the most ridiculous midfield ever. They are gonna be out there scrapping, fighting, tugging, pulling on Guernseys. It's gonna be crazy. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. That'll be a nice team, though. I can't lie. That'll be a nice team, though. As he eyes a potential finals return. Back running a month since he underwent surgery. Oh shit. Oh, they gonna get Max Holmes back? See, that's what I'm saying. This is what I be saying, bro. You can't count Geelong out, bro. If they get Max Holmes back, they're gonna be frying some shit for, hey, listen. It's gonna be a fucking it's a dogfight to the finals, bro. Jezza Cameron back this week also. Jezza is a test. Ooh. I seen some of the Geelong fans said they don't want him to come back because the ball is more moves more fluid, moves around a lot more without him. But man, this is the finals, bro. At the end of the day, you need your best guys out there no matter what. I don't give a fuck what they're talking about. You need your best guys out there no matter what. And fucking Jezza is Jezza, bro. Until Jezza has like a fucking crazy bad season, then no. Fuck no. You utilize him while you got him. But it's gonna be very interesting to see. I think that'll be nice though. Max Holmes is coming back. Jezza might be coming back. Or they said Jezza is a test. But even if Jezza doesn't come back this week, if Jezza doesn't come back this week and they make the top six, that's cool because Jezza would get another week because they would have to wait for wild card to play out. So then you would have another week. You're good. You're solid. You're in there. You're fine. You're chilling. You feel what I'm saying? You're doing your thing. So we'll see. What is this? Hmm? Port Adelaide abandoned Sandful. We will see out current agreement 2028. The mutiny will see Port Adelaide's 150-year presence. Why? Why? Okay, what is exactly going on? Oh, it's over payment? It's over money? That's what it looks like to me. I mean, because at the end of the report it says, they earn an average about 5,000 pre-tax, equating roughly to eight. So are they going to the VFL? Would they make more money then in the VFL? But I thought none of these clubs make more than locals though. I thought local players, like local league players, make more than all of them. But I thought, appreciate the follow, Cameron. At this point, just have an AFL reserves league. It will go to the VFL reserves comp. We just got to combine them all into the RFL, VFL too congested as it is. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Why isn't the VFL even ran like that anyway? Like the VFL should be the premier second league. Like all the best talent should be in the VFL. Since that's like, you know what I mean? Like that it only makes sense. Especially when you just look at the history of the game in the first place. It was called the VFL before anything. But now since the AFL is the mecca of the mecca, they should just, I don't know. It just makes sense to me that the VFL should be the premier like second league. VFL and VFA local clubs. VFL was strictly Victorian team until Folded and Tassie joined. I mean, I kind of understand it where they're coming from though. Like you are out there playing, you have a potential to get drafted, or you might have got sitting down and you got to, you know. But I thought Port Adelaide already had a VFL team, or no? I thought every club already had a VFL team, or am I wrong? Because it wouldn't make sense that they what like wouldn't they all have a VFL team already? SA and WA teams playing Sandful and Waffle. Oh, in short, the AFL put the reserve teams in it. Well, I mean, shit, I don't know. They got to do something. They got to figure it out. Not Port and Adelaide, part of Sandful, West Coast, and Frio and Waffle. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, they got to fix that. They got to do something about that. But I mean, I guess Port Adelaide now has a team in the VFL. But I mean, shit, I don't see why all the clubs, like I said, I don't see why all the clubs just don't have a VFL club anyway. Make the VFL the premiers, like the Premier League of all leagues. You feel what I'm saying? But I understand it too as well. You already have these state leagues, the Waffle, Sandful, so you don't want to give away your talent, and it also gives, the fans, and gives people that actually like to watch footy, more games to look forward to as well. So yeah, you don't want to take away from the state league. So I mean, I don't know. That's interesting though. That's very interesting that they're abandoning the Sandful. It was money issues originally. They got the money up, so they can abandon these. Very important. I mean, it's all, it is what it is. Oh, wait, what is this? What is this on? Oh, this is on X. I can't watch it because I'm not signed in. I'm not signed into my X. What is this? Breach of her personal boundaries. Oh my god. Sources have now claimed that a player had arranged for at least two women to join him at the Wellington Parade Hotel in the early hours. Well, they've been offered drinks and dinner. Their understanding what was off limits was breached. Uh, community purchase interest rotation. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, we gotta see. The league action is separate to the Victoria Police investigation. If the players are found to have broken AFO rule, they can expect to be suspended for at least 2 matches, which would be unrelated to the police investigation. No, I don't. Damn, I don't think. No, I'm all for innocent until proven guilty, right? I'm all for that. But with everything that's going on, I don't think 2 matches, like, I don't think you can let them return like this season at all, just because it would be so much scrutiny and so much going on. Like, bro, it's just gonna be bad, bro. It's just gonna be too much going on. Like, they wouldn't even be able to play a game comfortably, bro. Would be too much going on. Uh, like nobody would be able to focus, bro. Like, hell no. It would be such a distraction. No, it would be the biggest distraction known to man right now. Bringing the game into disrupt is the rule. Same one Ben Cousins got done for. Yeah, I know. Sydney gonna get booed. Nah, bro, they're gonna, bro, they would get booed. They would get talked about so bad, bro. They might go out in straight sets anyway, cause that's a lot of talent that's suspended. So you might go out in straight sets, like you might go out in straight sets, bro. Like no bullshit. But let's just say that they do. Let's just say that they do somehow, some way, luck out, win a game, right? Make it to the next round. You still have to hold them out. Just my opinion. That's just my opinion, though. Too big of a distraction, too much going on. If we lose to them this weekend without their stars, I'm gonna lose my shit. Bro, chill out. Y'all be all right, bro. Yeah, they'll be out for ages. They might get, they gonna get that whole, okay, even if they're found, even if they're found innocent, right? If let's say they are, let's say everybody is absolved of all crime, which is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that this is just a misunderstanding or something like that. I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping that the women are lying or anything. I just hope that there's something. I just hope that they can prove. I just hope that they can prove. If they can prove that nothing happened, if they can prove the men's innocence, that will be the best thing for everybody. But I think still, with everything that's going on, just for the simple fact that the players put themselves in that predicament, for the simple fact that this just for the simple fact that this became a thing, and it's such a big, just off the field situations, just such a big controversial situation. I think that they still should just, because this is worse than, like, think about it. Think about it. Benny Cousins got suspended, right? For literally personal issues, for literally just his own personal issues, right? Drugs and things like that, right? Call it for what it is. This is worse than that. So they're going to get a year. They have to get a year suspension and that's minimum. Whether they found innocent or not, bro. Just such a big off the field controversy. This is one of the worst off the field controversies that you can have on, because like they said, bro, this shit could take months, bro. It could take up to months. Like that's what's even crazier. It could take months. Who wants to deal with that? Like, what are you doing? Why are you so awake? What you looking for? Nah, but nah, like seriously though, I really do hope everything's all right. I hope everything's all right. Uh, like I said, I hope that they can be proven innocent at the end of the day. That's all I would hope. That's all I want. That's all I'm hoping for. Like no bullshit. Like I'm hoping that there is some definitive evidence that can prove them being innocent. But it's just such a sensitive subject, bro. And bro, like y'all should see how many like supporters and everything that I have on Instagram that is asking me like, "Oh, did you see the Sydney situation? Have you seen it?" Da, da, da. And it's like, yeah, I seen it, but it's not my place to be making fucking posts about. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm on stream. You feel me? So whoever's on stream, like, yeah, we'll talk about it on here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and we'll just, because on stream, I can read, I can read everything in real time, and y'all can see my reaction in real time. A fucking 1 minute video on Instagram is not gonna be enough. Like, no. And then like another thing too. I'm not gonna be posting on Instagram or TikTok to be trying to get a view or a click. No, that's not my job. My job is not to post for views. My job is to give my authentic reactions to games that I like. Yes, I'll go over the controversy. Now, I'm not saying like now when it's all said and done, we will revisit this when it's all said and done, however long the investigation takes. But I gotta wait for a definitive answer. I gotta wait for like some evidence. Like, I'm just not gonna be out here going out on a limb here and just making posts and shit like that. It's a sensitive subject. It's a crazy subject. Them boys was wilding, bro. Them boys put themselves in a bad predicament. They put themselves in their own bad situation. You gotta be smarter than that. And that's with any man in any profession, not just athletes, any man in any profession. There's three there's three ingredients. There's only three ingredients you need. And I'm not saying this is always bad, but I'm saying these are the main three ingredients. That these are the only three ingredients you need to ruin your life. Late night women and drinks. Late night women, alcohol are the only three ingredients you need to ruin your life. And I'm speaking from a man's point of view. As for women, I don't know what y'all got going on, but speaking as a man, the only three ingredients you need to ruin your life is a late night, women, and drinks. Whether that's women you know and women you don't know. We see this happen all the time. Whether it's women that these gentlemen knew or didn't know. It happens all the time. Carlton expecting to have a real crack at Kalsher Deer? Okay. I like that. Shout out to Kalsher Deer. My boy Kalsher Deer. Ooh, shit. I like that. It'll be less pressure on Harry Mackay to kick goals, even though he ain't kicking shit anyway. Oh my God. Collingwood. Damn, Gieth, hamstring. McInnes, knee. Moore, knee. Oscar Steen, knee. Elliott, knee. Perryman, hamstring. Quainar, gluten hip. Lipinski, calf. Side bottom illness. Maynard, hamstring and knee. Jeremy Howe, arm. God damn. I will sit Nick Dacos, no cap. I'll sit him. I say fuck it. I'll sit him. I'll rest him. The boy gonna need to be well rested. That's all you have. That is all you have. What is this? Some more shit? Damn. Senior will hold a board meeting in the next 24 hours to make decisions regarding the immediate future of players involved. Swans coach Dean Cox addressed the wider playing group at Swans HQ on Tuesday, but the players involved in legends were not at the club. Club officials are meeting with those players off site to establish the facts surrounding the incident, with decisions regarding their immediate futures to be made at a board meeting. Damn. And what's crazy is you have to tell the truth. You cannot lie. You cannot lie. You have to tell the truth. And I think the decisions that the clubs make will tell us a lot. Like if they kick anybody off the team, that'll tell us a lot about the situation. If anybody gets dropped from the team, I think that'll tell us a lot about the situation. But then again, I don't want to assume. You don't want to assume anything. You can be dropped from the club just because of the situation, period. Just because your name was in these headlines, you could be dropped. But yeah, I already know we had talked about all of that on stream yesterday. All Australia, like, because I was gonna watch AFL 360 because I'm like, let me see what Andrew Dillon talking about with his when he's all Australian. But then all this shit happened. Now we can't get all Australian. Now the Brownlow votes are gonna be insane. They probably might take away Brownlow votes. I heard about that. It's just they just wildin'. They wildin'. They wildin'. Now, again, we don't want to assume anything. They said that the players voluntarily gave statements, so this could be anything. The awards are next week. And you want like and you want to know what's crazy about this situation? Let's say like let's just say they are innocent, right? They still can't even go out in public. They still couldn't even go out in public. They still cannot show their face in public. Even if somebody wanted to be like, shit, I'm innocent. I ain't got nothing. Like, I'm cool. What the fuck? Like, nigga, what? No, I ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't finna stop me from living my life. You still can't even live your life, bro, just because like the situation's so crazy until you have refutable evidence that can prove you like until you have evidence that shows your blatant innocence, you cannot show your face in public, bro. And that's what's crazy about this situation. They cannot show themselves. Not, bro, what? Boy. I wish one of them motherfuckers would get caught in public, bro. Hell no. And then to everybody that's in a relationship, whether you're married, a fiance, or just girlfriend, they probably have media sitting outside their house. They probably have people texting their Instagrams. Probably have people just they can't go in public. Because if they go in public, they might get hit with a little they might get blitzed with a hey, I'm paparazzi. I'm paparazzi. Hey, how do you feel about your boyfriend or how you feel about your fiance in this situation, like, you know, do you know anything? Has he talked to you about it? Like damn. Like, no, who wants to deal with that, especially as a woman as well? Like, the situation is already about women, and now the families got to get harassed just because they think that they can get some information from the families. It's a fucked up situation, bro. McInerney hasn't played since round 13. Was expected to push for selection against North Melbourne, but scans have revealed he's out for 2 to 3 weeks. In brighter news, James Rowbottom is a test to face the Kangaroos. Yeah, bro. Damn, damn. They lost my boy. Fuck. So there's no James Rowbottom. I mean, there's no Justin McInerney. So it ain't gonna be no Papley. I mean, not Papley. They lost their whole team. They literally just lost their whole team. They lost their whole team. James Rowbottom is a test, so who's to say that he even makes the squad, right? Because he's a test. You lose McInerney, and then Chad Warner, Isaac Haney, Riley Bice, James Jordan, and Nick Blakey all put themselves in a crazy situation. So they're all automatically dropped. This team is gonna have to break up. Innocent or not, this team is broken up. Everybody gonna have to go to different places. I don't think they can be in a Sydney uniform. I think the Sydney fans will just continue to boo them no matter what. Just because even if nothing happens, bro, their reputations are tarnished. Just because they put themselves in this type of situation, their reputations are tarnished like a motherfucker. Like, oh, and there's a fucking tab here for y'all to put all the Sydney Swans news. You don't put it in footy news. Put all the news in the Sydney Swans tab. Just because this is ridiculous, bro. That's insane. It's just insane. Max Thompson. Shout out to Max Thompson. Lachlan McGlade. I don't think I watched him. I don't think I watched Jake Jaime. Harvey Spahn. I watched a couple of those. But yeah, let's hope for the best though. Let's pray for the best. You feel what I'm saying? We gotta pray for the best. Oh shit, I don't know why I exited out. I didn't mean to exit out. Uh, should we watch some film on some young? Wait, hold on, cause I wanted to watch, cause my boy put some of these old school games together, so I wanted to watch some of these. I wanted to see how some of those played out. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna watch some games. You feel me?